'Cause I really love to.
Welcome back to another episode of the GC Informer. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula, and today we've got some lovely, oh so lovely, juicy stories to get into. We will start with Star Wars Battlefront 2 Mark II, and goodness me, ooh, this is a good one. We've known now for quite a while that Star Wars Battlefront 2 has microtransactions and loot boxes and is basically a pay-to-win game. This has been known since the sort of beta a month or two ago, and we found out that it gets worse somehow. In the game you can play as various heroes. There is a special hero mode, and during gameplay, I think if you get over a certain amount of kills, you can end up playing as a hero that you choose. And a lot of these heroes are locked behind credit paywalls, which is the credits are the in-game money. Normally this is fine, not a problem. I have no problem with having a progression system to unlock better characters to play as. However, this is where it gets a little bit awful. The cost of the highest tier heroes, such as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, yeah, they're locked, is 60,000 credits, or should I say was. We'll get onto that in a minute. And this is a huge amount of credits because thanks to a lovely person who was playing the beta on a Reddit thread, the calculation that he did meant that to unlock a single 60,000 credit character, you will have to play for 40 hours. This 40 hours, though, doesn't include any loading times between matches, any waiting for lobbies, anything like that. If you just had to play games straight for 40 hours and didn't get any gap in between that, then that's how long it would take to unlock one of these players through just grinding coins in games. Like other smaller heroes like Leia and Chewbacca cost, I think it was 45 or 30,000 each. And oh boy, this caught some ire. I'll put that mildly. On a side note, if you actually wanted to unlock all of the heroes within the game, just like through this system without taking into account loading times, without taking into account lobby waiting, you would have to play for nearly 180 hours. That is madness. There's progression systems, and then there's this bullshit. While you can sort of claim that it's to get people to be playing the game still, I think there comes a point where you have to stop defending this shit. It's a bit ridiculous, and I frankly hate it. But EA tried to defend it in a statement on Reddit, and it didn't go well for them. The statement, which I have up on screen now, is basically saying the same old PR bullshit, that they're trying to get people to keep playing the game, and these rewards are like incentives to have a goal to push towards. No, it's a bit much really. This statement didn't help them though, because this statement actually became the most disliked Reddit comment ever. The previous record was 24,000 downvotes on a post where the person actually asked for downvotes, but this, oh dear, this got over 20 times the amount of dislikes, which is insane. At the last count where I looked, it was at 445,000 downvotes, and EA have actually looked at this and responded. They released another statement saying that they have adjusted the price of these heroes down by 75%, meaning that Luke and Darth Vader now cost 15,000 credits, and Leia and Chewbacca and all the others, they've been adjusted down appropriately. And you'd think that might be the end of it. You'd think that, good, they've listened to the fans and the progression system has come down, that's great. But wait, it goes on. Even with this downgrade, you're still having to play for 10 whole hours of gameplay to unlock a higher tier hero. For comparison, in the game Brawlhalla, you can grind through and unlock heroes by paying just the in-game currency without microtransactions, and to unlock one of the higher tier characters in the game permanently costs 5,200 of their currency, and it takes about 3 or 4 hours, maybe a bit longer, 5 or so, depending on how much you play, to unlock one hero. Here, though, in Star Wars Battlefront 2 version 2, we are doubling that figure, which is frankly insane. And, while I cannot confirm these reports, I am hearing word that in I think it's a particular story, like the end of the story campaign, you were getting 20,000 credits for completing it. However, some people are now saying that has also gone down by 75%, only giving you 5,000 credits. Whether or not this is true for other missions and whether or not this is true in general is actually unknown. This is all just speculation. But, ooh, wouldn't that be a bit of a scandal if EA made it look like they'd done a good thing, made it look better, but had actually not changed anything at all? To be honest, while I don't know if it's true, I certainly wouldn't put it past them. On that depressing note, that is the end of today's GC Informer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like, subscribe, or a share, whatever you fancy. Our social links are down in the description, along with a link to our Discord where you can have some lovely public chat. Stay tuned to GameCast as always for more news, reviews, let's plays, and loads of other stuff. All of your gaming needs can be found with us, and I will see you soon for more news.